Now that the dust has settled, we're starting to get a clearer picture on what actually transpired between Offset and Lil Tjay. We understand that Offset burnt Lil Tjay for $10,000, but as far as the shooting went, it's looking like Lil Tjay might actually beat the case if he was not the one on that camera firing that blower. Now Offset went to Twitter and said, "You ain't bust nothing." The Academics revealed the conversation he had with Offset, and he was told Tjay never popped him, and he wanted it to be out there that he never made no statements.
Yeah, and I talked to Set. I made sure it was okay. He was a little bit perturbed by how the media, and I guess I'm definitely part of the media, was putting this out, because he's like, listen, two things, and this is two things that he wanted to clear up. He said, TJ never shot me. And he said, number two was, I never made no statements. That's why, basically saying, his words to me was, man, I told him, cops, I don't know what happened. I don't know who did what. I don't know what happened. I'm just here. So he said he declined to, speak about anything, and he said he had no knowledge of what went on anyway.
But before we get to the rest of this content, make sure you hit that like button. I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need a quick 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, I need a quick 1,000 likes. Hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers. Daily content. Hit that like button. It's free. If this is true, I don't understand why Lil Tjay got out calling Offset a rat. Because at this point, the only person identifying Lil Tjay as a shooter is himself. But it seems like Academics wasn't the only person to speak with Offset, because Wack 100 revealed he spoke with Offset as well. And Offset made it clear to him that he didn't snitch or make no statements. And he didn't lose no $900K in one night gambling. And he responded to EBRO saying he owed him $5,000.
I just got off the phone with Offset, literally. The phone with Offset, literally.
What's going on,
What's the
Wack?
word?
When I tell you I just got off the phone with Offset, I ain't talking about last night. Just called me right now. You see what time it is. It's 6:21, right? Yeah, I just got off the phone with he called me. I ain't even had to call him. Called me to thank you for calling his kids mama and having that conversation. But look, you know how I phone numbers in my phone when they change, I put the money here so I know which one they are. I just got, you see that time? 5:40 something, right? 30 minutes. I just hung up with him, like literally. Right? So Offset called me. And he said, Wack, I don't know what all these blind and can't see and know what's going on. He said, I'm going to give you a recap of the whole situation, A to Z. He said, I come out. He said, first of all, who's this? Bryant, that's his name?
Yeah,
He
with the
said,
8K.
Des Bryant is cap. He said, this lost a Madden game with my assistant in 2016. My assistant spent on it. He wanted me to be responsible for the video game. I told him, right? He said, and that would never in life speak again, because I told him if he say that again, I'll go get my old assistant and make him tell the story. He said, EBRO. I don't know what EBRO said. EBRO called him and said he was just trolling, that he was going to issue an apology and clear that up. So we probably be seeing that today, tomorrow, whatever. I said, what about this bill? He said, Wack, I lost $860,000 over 4 months. I didn't lose that night. That was over a period of 4 months. They ain't gonna let me get that thief off in debt before they gonna close that out. He said, I'm a high roller, but I ain't that high of a roller. You know, them be playing and 5 million, 10 million, and them top here let them get 800-900 deep. He said, I may go in there and play with a couple 100,000, 200,000-300,000. I win, lose, I'm gone. So yeah, so that was my overall losers over like 4 months. I said, well, what about this little teacher? First of all, Wack, I'm Offset. If Offset would have gave a statement to the police, that statement would have been out. He said, when those statements come out, you're gonna see I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing. My exact words. He said, now this is what we need to clear up. Everybody looking at the video. That is not me on the ground. That's TJ on the ground knocked out. That's me that they snatch up. You see him snatching up? Because I'm kicking it after he's knocked out. Said, I'm not going to front. A total stranger knocked him out. I'm fighting. They trying to jump me. I'm fighting. Got what they got. I knocked one of them to the ground. I get hit. I did not get shot. Got shot in the hip. The bullet is still in me. The doctor said it's more dangerous to remove it than leave it in. The bullet is still in me. They did not take it out. I'm out. I'm walking around. He said, so when the squabble started, he said, when the video footage come out, right, you're going to see TJ initially, when he get dropped, it slid into a hole like the waterfall. He said, remember you kept hearing everybody saying TJ got shot? Because they thought the gun went off at me. They thought it got shot because he was laid out in the waterfall. He was laid out. He gets snatched out of there. I'm stomping it. If you look at the video, you see the security grabbing somebody. That's me they grabbing. I'm hitting the hip. I know it, but my adrenaline is going, so I ain't really feeling it at that time. So they put me in the ambulance and got me up out of there. I didn't give up no statements. That's not me on the ground talking about he shot me. TJ don't know what happened. He said because he was knocked the out. So whoever this stranger was, that I you, bro, and knocked it out in the sleep. TJ don't even know. So that we seeing on the ground that we thought was Offset shot, that's really little TJ on the ground sleep. We see getting grabbed and pulled away, that's Offset. That's what it is. He said I definitely lost 800 and some thousand over a period of 4 months. That was not that night. He said if that's the case, I would owe him the money right now. They would be saying Offset ran out on the marker. He said, so the narrative that academics ran that this was the night, this was my losing the night. Nah, that was my losings over the last 3-4 months. So when they say you down this, they saying overall. He said, just like, okay, what's that crazy gambler? They won't let him back in some of these clubs, casinos in Vegas. His name is Mickey some
Yeah, you talking about Mickey, the dude on Instagram? Yeah.
shit. All right, Mickey did a scene for me in my reality show. He the one came up with the gambling games to get a car away in the Blueface reality show. Mickey can't go to certain casinos because he hit them for 15, 20 million one night. So they're going to say, this dude is up on us 20 million. Not right now, just overall, whenever it may have happened. So when they said, I'm down 865, that's over 4 months. He said, I'm going to tell you the truth. I done lost 865 over 4 months, and that's still a problem, but that wasn't that fight. He said, I didn't gamble hard, but I ain't never gambled that hard. Well, no, 800 something. I ain't never did it like that. He said, but that's the real true story. When the video footage come out, because I'm pretty sure they gonna be releasing this, you're gonna see that ain't Offset was never on the ground. Even when I got hit, I was still standing up. TJ was stretched out, went from the waterfall to the. I didn't knock him out. I was squabbling with I don't know how many. He said some came out of nowhere and put him to bed, and I damn sure got to putting feet on him. That's me. That's they pulling off of it. You zoom in on it, and that's him. That's out. He don't know what's going on because he was asleep the whole time. When I tell you this sleep, this was sleep, lifeless, wasn't moving. So him saying Offset got shot, and start screaming, he shot me. You wasn't screaming nothing. You was asleep.
He definitely said the last thing I seen when he was getting out of jail. He said the last thing I seen was, like
He
insinuating
capping.
that put to sleep.
He capping.
That's
Now,
crazy you say this because the Seti Nash said that on TikTok this morning. Same
well,
exact
listen,
story.
I just got off the phone with the, literally, you look at in my PTR. No,
Knocked out.
yeah, I literally just got off the phone. Wake up. You gotta remember, they used to steal my Rolls Royces to go to Taco Bell and disappear. So I deal with them different. He called me, look, before you get on me, I just need to tell you what the f is really going on. I'm hearing all this, give it to you A to Z.
So, but did he say that the little dispute that him and TJ got, that's real about the money?
Um, he said both of them was gambling. He said, bro, me and gambles. He said, Unc, you know how they, it been times he and me. I don't say nothing till we see each other
Yeah,
again and we just grab the dice. He said, so it really wasn't no problem. He said, but when it start popping it, I get off. I get off with a cold. His little crew jump into it.
that's
You get what I'm saying? So he like, you know that's and I'd be playing it like that. When I see you, I got you. We get back there, see each other. So with that, so with this, all right, let's go. I didn't see go down there double or nothing, to 5,000 a hand, or, whatever. And his shit number go up or he'll win his back. Them crazy with don't do no gambling like that, but I didn't seen how they play. They don't be tripping. Say, why anytime walk away from the dice game or whatever we doing with a debt, that's because we got to understand it. Period. He said, you notice 42 Doug wasn't allowed to walk away with the debt. We ain't had no understanding. And you witnessed that.
yeah.
He said, you witnessed, I done heard you tell this story a million times. And anybody that know you know, no matter how many times you tell a story that you say you was there witness, that gonna change. 1 year, 3 years, 5 years from now. Call me, be like, whoop me like, bro, that's how it happened. He ain't lying. I wouldn't have went. He said QC Studios. No, I wouldn't have went back in those studios for nobody. He ain't lying.
It's looking like Lil Tjay got knocked out by a fan, and somebody on Lil Tjay's side shot Offset, and Offset didn't snitch or make no statements. It's crazy how the story has changed from what we all heard from the beginning. Seems to me that Lil Tjay may actually beat this case, as long as he learn to shut up. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And make sure you hit that like button. I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need a quick 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, I need a quick 1,000 likes. Hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button. Daily content, clip reacts reloaded. To the next one, another one. Gone.